Sorry. Sorry. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good time zone. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. That was like almost 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. Who am I, Roscoe Graves? Hello, everyone. Hi, hi. How's your day? Oh, pretty peaceful, honestly. Pretty peaceful. I've been working, but it's been pretty peaceful, I would say. It's fine, you need your coffee. I forgot about it. I was finishing something, and then suddenly I'm like, it's time to stream. And where's my coffee? Oh, I haven't even made my coffee. Peaceful Monday to start the week properly. Yes. How are you though? How are you? How you guys do? How you guys deal with your weekend? Your Sunday / Monday / maybe Wednesday. I don't know what time it is. What happens when you hit 130? That happens when you hit 130, right? Yeah, it does. You forget about a lot of things. I mean, I've been forgetting my whole life, but Ohio, Ohio. You're actually off today. Let's freaking go. You played Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, close to finishing too. So you're the one that's gonna help me when I'm stuck. I took Lucy Poppet to a concert. My favorite artist. Ooh, what's your favorite artist? Is Amnesiac. What can I do? I mean, it's not like I did it by choice, you know. I didn't forget by choice. Some of us watched Advent Children together. Bro, without me! I can't believe this. You know what? I'm gonna watch every single anime without you guys too. Frick you. I can't believe this. What is this betrayal? Watch with us. Nah, you already watched it. It's not the same. We could watch it again. We can't. We can't because we have to be Intergrade and then we have to be Rebirth. And then the last one that's coming out. We can't. I didn't watch it. Watch it with me. So you're not part of Moonlight Lounge. What the frick? I created them. Didn't watch Advent Children yet. I want to watch it with you when there's a chance. Yeah, hopefully. Well, I don't know when the third game is planning to come out though. That's the thing. So that's gonna take a while. Yeah. Some of us haven't watched it yet though. Right, we're gonna have to filter. We're gonna have to filter out. I'm just kidding. But yeah, today, the last, what is it? Is it the last day before the 2-year the last week before the 2-year anniversary, huh? Only 1 week away. Whew. A week and a day. 8 days, right? About 8 days, I think. Yeah, about 8 days. Are you guys excited for it? I got some things that I want to talk about. Some info / news about some things. Nothing crazy though. Nothing crazy. It's just more like information. Can't wait for the merch. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. There's like probably some things I don't even know about the merch, not gonna lie. But I hope that you guys will be hyped and excited. Excited for that Avalon coffee mug merch. Hell yeah. You know what? We're dropping that today. Did Madison tell you what they're hiding yet? No, I didn't ask. I didn't ask. I should have. So unfortunately, no. Is it a thing that you said you didn't know about previously? Yes, it's that, yeah. There's something else that I don't know about. But overall, this is going to be really good. And you guys will probably be able to see it sometime this week when it gets revealed. I'm not sure when, though. But I'm sure that it'll be sometime this week. And when you see it, you're going to be like, yeah. Loki's scared for the VP, not gonna lie. I know it's going to end me. Probably will. It probably will. I'm not gonna deny that. I am not gonna deny that. Did you give any hints? I already did, yeah. My hands are itching to spend money. Mine too. Mine too. Thankfully, I get my things for free. But I want the other things too from the other boys. But I have to save money though, because I have to save money for moving. Like right now, I'm living on like, you know, I'm living on the edge. I just need to buy the essential things. Let's go bankrupt together. I wish I could. You know, I would if I could. Or I could if I would. Or something like that. Can you request to get the other boys merch? Oh yeah. I mean, speaking of, I can't talk about it, but here's the thing, okay? Because I you know, my silly me always making the stupid questions. I was like, so can we get one of each for ourselves too? You know, like, can I get a Cass? Can I get a Roscoe? Can I get a Zanny? Can I get a Gale as well? And they were like, they were hesitating a little bit. And then they were like, well, if the merch does really well, we'll give you guys one of each. And I was like, let's go! Yeah, so it's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. It's kind of like, think about it like gifting me one of each. Well, I can't talk about it as like, I can't tell you what item. I can't tell you what item. But they said yes. What are we gifting you? Well, you technically, by getting the merch, you are upping the possibility that I will get one of each of what I want from the merch. Yes. Sell for all, for only yours? I think just in general. I think just in general. That means it's gotta be something good. Oh, you have no idea. It's something good. Yeah. And you guys don't have to do this, okay? You guys don't have to do this. But I'm telling you that if you guys, you know, if somehow you guys make the merch blow up, like, I will be getting one of each. So, thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. I need it. I need it. This is the first time that, you know, we get the possibility to get one of each. Because we usually only get ours. We got you. We got you. Thank you. What the heck could have you so excited? You'll see. You'll see. I want to know now. You'll know in a couple of days, maybe. But yeah, very important information though. Quickly, about the meet and greet, the soon-to-be meet and greet in February, right? First, let me. Doggy, thank you for the 1 gifted. Honey, thank you for the kitty. Honey, thank you for the dogo. And Dogot, thank you so much for the 17 moons. 17 months. I'm so happy I'm still here with Lucien Lunarists. I've missed your voice so much. I'm so happy to join streams. Buy the merch. Thank you. And I also saw that there's some Streamlabs by Plum. Thank you so much for the Streamlabs. Hi Lucy. Last week Hoshino and I went to a perfume workshop and created custom scents inspired by Traffic Light Trio. It was such a fun experience that I wanted to share with you. Also, tiny spoiler, Cass's perfume is actually based on a meme. Spoiler! I won't tell him, don't worry. I'll keep it to myself. Nobody else will know. Yeah. That sounds fun. But yeah, let me pull up here. It's not too much information, okay? It's not crazy. It's actually very simple, so you guys don't have to like overthink too much about like the whole meet and greet deal. First of all, it's a meet and greet as per usual, you know, one-on-one. That's the meet and greet. The prizes will probably be displayed I don't know, online or something at some point, so that you can buy them, right? And probably in person as well if there's still some left. I don't know. There's a special live show, which is technically, if I don't know if you guys, well, you guys might not be familiar because it was in person. The Annie X, we had like a little like group fan meeting where like we're all in one place, and then you know there's like a place where like all the fans are there, and then we just talk, right? Like a panel, basically. Yeah, it's not private panel. Well, yeah, it's I don't know, I don't think it's private panel. I think it's just like, it's just a panel. Yeah, it's like a panel. Yeah. So that's why it's called a live show, right? Because like we're just gonna be there talking to you guys. I don't know exactly what we're gonna be doing. There's not much information about that, but it's similar to Annie X. We're just gonna be talking, maybe some questions, blah 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 blah. Panel for all attendees to watch. You will have to wait for that information. So far, I just know it's just like a panel. Also, FSBN will have their own booth. So that means merch. We're gonna have merch that is directly from us. Christy, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you. 20 moons. It's my birthday today, so I want to say thank you for all the happiness and memories you've given me. Love you always, my amazing Tasukaru Kamiyoshi. Thank you for the 20 moons. And that information is for the merch. You will be able to get Pape, standees, and Nesoberis. Yes. Nesoberi is back. But they did mention again it's very limited for the Nesoberis. I'm not sure about the Papes, but the Nesoberis are very limited. So yeah, you might want to grab yours if you haven't yet. If you're going to the con, you might want to grab yours, because it might just, you know, there might be just a couple, and by a couple I mean like maybe 5 to 10 probably. I don't know if there'll be more than that. They just said very limited, and I mean Nesoberis are always very limited. But you know, no shipping. You just go there, you get your Nesoberi, you take it home. You take it home. Yep. So that's awesome. You gotta adopt the little guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't let them just like, you know, be there. Don't let them take them back to Japan. Yeah, you don't have to wait 4 or 5 months of like shipping, right? You just go there and get yours. They'll cry if you don't buy them. They will cry. They will be so sad. Like every time you don't buy a Neso Lucy, you make a Neso Lucy cry. Can you make cry such a little guy? Like they're only like 4 apples tall. Adopt Lucy now. But yeah. Unsure though, as to if there will be online for the people that are, you know, going to the con, or you have to go to the con and like get there first. Unsure of it. I'm not sure yet. I did ask, it was a little bit confusing, so I'm just gonna say, just wait for the info. But just know that there will be Nesoberries. There'll be Nesoberries, there'll be Poppies, there'll be Standees, and probably, I don't know, maybe, how do you call those again? Pins? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know about those. But definitely Standees and confirmed Standees, Poppies, Nesoberries. Yeah. That you can just go and grab and take it home. Yes. He's about to cry all the time. Look at his eyes. I know. Look at that guy. Pin badges? Yeah, probably. I don't know, though. I don't know, but I'm guessing that's like something that's always been there. I don't know. I'm just saying the confirmed ones are literally just Standees, Poppies, Nesoberry. That's it. But if you guys were curious, no, there's not going to be 2-year anniversary merch there. I knew it. I knew it because it's too soon. It's way too soon. So no, there's not going to be 2-year anniversary merch. You didn't have that at NEX though, then there's not going to be that. And then it's just Standee, Poppy, and Nesoberries. Can't wait to see who's going to buy your huge Standee again. Huge Standee? You mean like the cutout? Don't think we had Standees too. Oh, well, who knows then? At least this time Standees are confirmed. So, yeah. You know, I'm just letting you guys know with time, for the people that are going to the convention, to the meet and greets, letting you guys know with time so that you know, maybe you want to think about what you want to buy, or, you know, if you want to save for the Nesoberry or for a Standee. I don't know which Standee it is. I'm guessing probably from past merch runs. I don't know which ones. Sorry if you already answered this, but will the meet and greet be on the same day as the panel? I'm not sure how many days there will be. I think it'll be, I'm not sure actually. I don't want to answer that because I don't know exactly what the schedule is looking like. But I'm gonna guess, this is just my assumption, because we're so many, I doubt we're all gonna be, or maybe we are gonna be on the, no, we are gonna be on the same, yeah, we're gonna be on the same panel, so I think it might just be all at the same time. It might just be in the same time, yeah. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm like, no, yeah, we are. We are in the same panel. Yeah, it's not like separated by groups, I think. Oh my god, think of it the super. Wait, how do I read that? Hold on. Hold on, I got this, okay, I got this, wait. Oh, how do you read, wait, how do I read Korean though? Frick. Something 오랜만입니다. 사랑해요. I don't know, something like that. Thank you for the super. Juicy did his best. I tried. Thank you for the super. Not bad. No, it was awful. Come on, you can be honest. I don't speak Korean. At least you read it. Well, of course, I'm gonna try my best. Kawaii. I've been actually like studying Japanese off stream too. So I'm sorry that I'm not leaving it for once a week. I'm actually just like doing my research and like learning things off stream. I'm actually taking this like, you know, Japanese journey very serious. Or are you saying sorry? It's good because you guys are missing the studying, the training, you know, like the off screen learning. Just practicing what you learn. Yeah, practicing what I learned, and also like just listening a lot. I wish I could just practice with a person though. You can show us what you learned. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just like reinforcing what I've learned. Like you guys already know. It's just like reinforcing already what I've learned. Yeah. It's too bad you don't have Japanese managers that you meet with in regularly. Yeah, but we don't speak in Japanese. Like, they speak in Japanese with each other, but not with me, you know? Although I was surprised. Like, it's kind of insane. I had my vocal lessons, and I could understand 90% of what Sensei was saying. I was like, wait. Maybe they're just like very articulated, you know? Maybe they're just like really easygoing. Yeah. I could understand a lot, like 90%. Like I barely even had my manager like translate for me, honestly. Yeah, I think my listening skills are pretty good. My listening skills are pretty good, but like my speaking skills are kind of like bleh. Bet that gave a boost in confidence. It did. Yeah, no, it did. I think the way I go with it is just like by context more than anything. I don't think I completely understand the Japanese, right? But I understand the words that are trying to, and then it's just like a puzzle in my mind. I see the words and I hear the words and I'm like, okay, put them together. What are they trying to say? I don't think I like genuinely understand. It's more like I just puzzle it in my mind and I just make it make sense with the context. It also helps that Sensei also is very physical, like a lot of hand gestures, right? And a lot of movement, so like I can kind of understand the context even more. So yeah. That's really good. That is really, really good. Body language, yeah. For context clues, yeah, it's really good. I feel like I'm learning also a lot of Japanese just by like doing vocal lessons, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's very, very expressive. Very expressive. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed doing my coaching because Sensei, I don't know why, but they always watch my clips. They get them recommended, man. They were talking about like the one time that I was playing Shashingo learning Japanese, and how I was like so confused when I found out that green apple is aoringo. Right? And they were like, and Lucien was like eh midori midori no aoringo. And then it's so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. And then they were like, now that I think about it, like he's kind of right, you know, he's kind of right. Why do we call it aoringo? Ah, dude, and I was so embarrassed, dude. Like, I'm like, why are you watching me, dude? What? Why are you watching me? And then they also watched the karaoke relay. They watched the karaoke relay and they were like, "Oh, I was surprised that you sang Renai Circulation." that was something I did not expect. めっちゃすごい。So funny. So funny. I was like, no, stop watching me. You're my coach. Don't watch me, please. Our beautiful vamp. That was so embarrassing. I was like, I could not. I don't even know what to say. I was just like, bruh. I was cringing myself in my mind. It's like when your parents watch your stream, bruh. They're learning what makes you tick to incorporate it into your exercises. That is very true. That is very true. Honestly, very fun, coach. Very fun, sensei. I feel like it's really good when you learn you learn by having fun. Even though you cringe sometimes, I guess. Stream the covers too. Yeah, they have listened to the covers as well. And I already told them, what my next cover is gonna be. And we're gonna be working on that. Did your sensei say takai when you hit a high note? No? You already decided? Yep. I already decided what my next 2 covers are gonna be. And who knows, maybe there might be a original song thrown in there in the middle or so. Drop their company name and contact email so I can send them a compliment. Hell no! That would dox us too. Can we have a hint, please? I don't know if you could, because I feel like you would just figure it out really easily. Honestly. Maybe when it's almost done, I will throw, like, you know, a hint. Bin, thank you for the super. Today, 20th, is my birthday. I'm so happy to spend my birthday with you. I am so lucky to have you come into my life. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bin. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Have an amazing day, an amazing time. Or I hope you had one. Yeah, lots of news, lots of like. Oh, you forgot to sing for Christy too. Wait, Christy's birthday too. Wait, did I miss that? I wanted to say. I didn't know that. Is it Christy's birthday too? I didn't know that. Oh my god, you're right. There you go. What? How did I miss that? What the frick? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christy. Happy birthday to you. Yippee! I'm so sorry. I completely missed that. Did I even read that? I feel like I skipped the birthday part, no? My bad. Oh my god. I feel awful now. You read the first part. Did I read the birthday part though? You did, where you were focused on talking about the event. Ah, right. But it's okay, it's okay. Better late than never. Better late than never. You should do a flip for forgiveness. Hell no. You should do a flip for forgiveness. There's just a lot of things going on. A lot of things to talk about. I feel like I'm zooming today for some reason. Me, you, thank you so much for the Moomba. As a person who definitely doesn't listen to music 24/7, it would be 100% super hard to guess the song. I don't think so. No. Even if it's just you, like somebody else would get it. It's too early for it, okay? I just started. Like give it a little bit. Give it a little bit. And once the song is like maybe like 1 or 2 weeks from coming out, which won't be anytime soon, I'll give you guys a hint. Yeah. However, I'll give you guys something else. Okay? The karaoke, or the 2-year anniversary, sorry, I'm still used to saying 1 year. It's crazy. I still haven't adapted to 2 years is crazy, no? The karaoke for the 2-year anniversary will be, drum roll. That's a little fast of a drum roll. Will be FSBEN original songs. I'll be singing some original songs from FSBEN. That includes group songs. Yeah. To celebrate the 2 years. It's archived? Yes, archived. Lucy Night Today? Yeah! So you get to hear Where Do We Go Live? You do, yeah. Some days are bright, where everything feels right. Lucy Lament? Hell yeah. Ah-woo! Hell yeah. Some of them, though, I will not be singing, so I guess you'll have to be there to find out. For reasons that I will probably explain after. Does it include solo original songs? Yes, and it includes a very special, never heard before version of a song. You're yesterday Japanese? No, we still don't have perms. We still don't have perms. It's archived, yes. It's 100% archived. You know, one that I really wanted to do though, but like, I don't think it's possible, was Dead Meat. Dead meat, dead meat, dead meat. Unfortunately, that's one of those that I'm not going to be doing. You guys moved on from Dead Meat too fast, bro. You actually moved on too fast. Like, you gotta go listen to Dead Meat. That song was so good. It reminds me of the good old days. Lady Pixie, thank you for the super. Do you have any advice on learning Japanese? I've been learning since I was 13. I'm 21 now, and I still can't hold a conversation. Wow. You must have a lot of information, though. Honestly, I don't think I am like qualified to like tell people how to learn. I think it really depends on the person, but I can tell you how I've been learning, right? I first started with learning how to read hiragana. Then I started slowly moving into katakana. And then I just like what I did was just like, I guess I had the, how do you say, like the how do you what's the word? Opportunity. I had the opportunity to travel to Japan a couple times, which helped a lot, you know, like listening. That's maybe why my listening skills are way better than my speaking skills. But I recommend like just grabbing books and reading. I think like when I read the book that we did last year, I think it did improve a little bit. Like learning new words, learning some kanji, it definitely helps. I don't have the perfect formula to learn. If I did, I would be speaking Japanese right now. But definitely immerse yourself in Japanese. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do this year, which is why this week I'm gonna be doing the hand cam to write in Japanese to pretty much just get used to calling everything a different, you know, in a Japanese instead of English, right? Expose yourself to a lot of Japanese media. Yeah, my TikTok, I don't really watch TikTok that much, but when I do, my TikTok's algorithm is literally just Japanese. So it helps a lot that whenever I go to sleep and I just like scroll down through TikTok, it's just like I just feed myself with Japanese. Even if it's just memes, I mean, it's still pretty good to know the casual, you know, lingo. So yeah. I don't know if anime really helps, to be fair. I don't think it's helped me at all. Like whenever I watch anime or something, I don't think it's ever helped me. Only thing I hear, maybe it's because I watch shonen and all I hear is "Kaza!" or "Bakayaro!" You know. That's all I hear, man. So I don't think I learned. Oh, yare yare da ze. Such a diverse book. Tamare. Yabai, yabai. No, yeah, I don't learn anything from watching shonen, honestly. I think watching Shin-chan would help. I loved watching Shin-chan on TV growing up. It was literally just Doraemon, Shin-chan, Dragon Ball. That's what I would watch. Mostly. Also, my chat's dead. It's not updating. Then watch shoujo. I'm not gonna lie, the only shoujo anime that I've liked is probably like 2 or 3. And it's like shoujo / slice of life. My teachers actually encourage watching anime to practice speaking more than listening. I mean, I don't know, I guess people learn in different ways. I think people are different. The buffering is back, yeah, it's probably that. Like for me, chat dies, but I see it moving on the other side. I saw there's a Chrome extension that adds double subtitles and it shows you the romaji. I don't like romaji. Like only when I'm singing, you know, for music it's fine because I need it. But I don't really like romaji for learning. It just gives me a really bad habit of like not reading the hiragana. And it's also kind of distracting in a sense. Yeah. Some people, maybe it works for some people. Maybe it works for some people. Not for me though. I really try to avoid romaji. It only helps when you're starting out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, to be fair. Especially for like singing. I do it in you know, I have to read the romaji. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. But who knows? Maybe in the future. You avoiding it is why you learn hiragana so quickly. Probably. To be fair, like all I needed romaji for was for the beginning when I was just learning hiragana. Just to know like what they were. But after that, I started associating the characters with other things rather than the romaji, right? I was just associating with like something else, like more like maybe figures / items / things, you know? The day you don't need omaji for karaoke is the day you know you're pretty good. That's hard, but I've been trying. Like when I go to karaoke in Japan, I try to not look up the lyrics in romaji because I want to have the experience of like trying to read, but it's so fast. It's so fast sometimes, it's just really hard. But I try. I still need hiragana in karaoke. I mean, obviously. Ain't no way nobody reading kanji. Nobody's reading kanji in songs, dude. I don't even think Japanese people read kanji in songs. You will get there with practice. Yeah, every day is an improvement. Like, there's no way you go back unless you stop practicing. Ain't no one focusing on kanji all the time. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I do try in karaoke. It's just really, it sucks sometimes, right? It's really good when I know the lyrics of the song, and then I just try to read it. So again, for asking, how long is the karaoke again? I'm expecting maybe like an hour. Yeah, probably like an hour. We have a lot of songs, so yeah, it'll be around an hour. Yeah, just the usual. Lyrics in novel comics, kanji sometimes crazy reading, so JP sometimes cannot read it. Yeah, I've noticed that even in manga, there is kanji, but there always is furigana. Unless maybe there's like a different type of manga that just is not directed towards like maybe children, you know? Do you already have an idea at what time it'll be? It's the same time as usual. 7 p.m. 9 a.m. JST. Some kanji is just hella hard even for natives. Sometimes words are made up for that series only, so the help is needed. Yeah, I mean, anime makes up a lot of words sometimes. Especially like foreign words. They love using foreign words for anime. They actually love using a lot of like English and Spanish. But I do realize, like, watching a very special case that I've never seen before is I believe it's One Piece. In One Piece, there's a character called Nico Robin. Spoiler alert. Nico Robin has a power that it's technically lots of hands. And whenever she does an ability, she says something like seis flores, right? It's like 6 flowers, for example, right? But it's in French, I believe. Right? It's like in French, I think. So it's like, you know, they love doing that for like attacks and powers and stuff like that. I was scared if you were gonna say when you said 6. What's wrong with 6? It's just a normal number. I believe it is French, yeah. It's more like floor. Like floor. In English you would pronounce it floor, I think. It's like this. Which is, I think it's the French for flower. Floor. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Yellow jump scare. Boo. It's me. You thought it was Spanish? No, it's French. In Spanish is very similar. In Spanish is flores. It's plural, so it's flores. If it's singular, it's flor. Which I think that's how you pronounce it in... I think that's how you pronounce it in French. Fleur. Like, right? Like fleur, something like that. I don't know. I don't speak French. So ocho flores is like, yeah, it's like saying, well, flores is like saying 8 flowers. Yeah. J'ai adoré floor. You adore the floor? I've learned my fair amount of French in my lifetime. We love the floor, I guess so. What is I love you in French? Je t'aime. One Piece has no Spanish characters? I'm not sure, honestly. I know that Luffy is supposed to be like from Brazil, I think. Or something like that. Like, not necessarily like Spanish. But definitely South America. The character or the actor? I think the character and the actor, I think. I don't know about the actor. But I think the character is supposed to be... The characters in One Piece are supposed to be from all over the world. But I think in the world of One Piece, it's... I don't know how it works. Oh, the actor is Mexican? Okay, so yeah, it's the character itself. Yeah. That guy is funny. Like Sanji is that French, I believe. Yeah, maybe. I think so. I think so. A lot of people praise the live action show too. It's really good. I mean, I recommend it if you've never watched One Piece, honestly. I recommend it. It's really good. think it's really hard to bring a live action from an anime and make it look good. Only so far I know only Rurouni Kenshin has done it perfectly. Yeah. But One Piece has been able to hold itself, and I know Rurouni Kenshin is a lot more simpler to make in live action, but a world like One Piece is kind of impossible pretty much if you think about it. It's too crazy to bring to live action. So the fact that they made it work and successfully, it's kind of crazy. I watched the show, but I don't think I can handle 1,000+ episodes. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I think there's a remake coming, though. I think there's a remake coming, so maybe it's your time to, like, get into it. But again, you can just watch the movies, the shows. You can just watch the show, and the show is, like, pretty summarized. Like, obviously, it's not everything, but it's pretty summarized. A remake while the OG is going on? I think so, yeah. I think so. That happens. They did that with Dragon Ball as well. They did, what's it called? Dragon Ball Kai. While Dragon Ball Super was still going. They're making a Netflix remake, cutting down some filler episodes. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hello, hi. Thought Z-Kai is the prequel to Super. No, Z-Kai is the remake of Dragon Ball Z. I'm glad the live actions are at least getting better because we're going through rough times. Oh my god, we don't talk about Dragon Ball Evolution, man. That's probably one of the worst live action adaptations ever. Do you have a favorite One Piece arc? So far, I haven't watched Egghead. So I don't know how that one is, but I definitely think that Water 7 / Enies Lobby is probably like top tier. Like the way Luffy pops off in that arc is just crazy. I opened stream to Dragon Ball Evolution mention. Dear Lord, that was horrible. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I apologize for your ears. It will never happen again. What is Egghead? Egghead arc. I don't know what it is in Japanese. It probably is similar. Eguhedo-hen. Yeah. Also known as the Future Island arc, Mirai-jima-hen. Mirai-jima. I won't deny it, Lunaris. I am excited for this second season of One Piece live action series. I'm excited too. And when that Black Clover live action gets announced, then I don't know. I don't know actually. Not very positive about that. Roscoe Graves, hello, hi, welcome, welcome. Hello, Mr. Zombie and Roscoe's. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? How's the stream? What do you guys do? How's the back and forth? Forth and back. Don't call him a zombie. Why are you censoring the word zombie? He is a zombie. Barry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Rah. Roscoe called the Roscoe's Whittle Puck champs. Aw. Doggy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Nice snipes. Honestly. Not the Z word in the big year of 2026. He is one of them. It doesn't matter how he tries to deceive you. He is one of them. I have proof. How are you today, Lucy? I'm doing amazing. It's considered a slur to him. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. He's a flesh golem. That is the same as a zombie. Who's your favorite character in Black Clover? Damn, you kill me there. Definitely not Asta. I hate Asta. I would say I just don't want to be basic and say Yuno, because Yuno is like really cool. So I'm thinking about someone else. I'm thinking about someone else. I feel like Yuno. Yeah, Yuno's pretty cool. I like his power too, his magic. It's okay to be basic sometimes. I know, but I mean, there's so many characters that I like from Black Clover. I like Nacht. I think that's a cool ass character. The electric kid is cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool too. Captain Yami. I mean, he's alright. He's alright. A little bit too overpowered, but he's alright. Yeah, Nacht is pretty cool. Noelle kind of hits. Her power looks rad. I think she's pretty cool too, yeah. She had a lot of character development. At the beginning, when the series started, like, I really didn't like her character. Because it was just the typical, like, tsundere girl that, like the main character, but the main character is, like, oblivious about it because he just likes somebody else. But then, like, her story turns more towards something else, and that's when it gets really interesting. I think the part where, like, her story really gets interesting is, after the time skip. Well, a little bit before the time skip, I would say, but I think once she get her like new transformation, like that's like it's really cool. Yeah. What about in Gachiakta? What was his name again? Is it Engine? I think he's pretty cool. Yeah, Engine. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He reminds me of like a watered down Gojo. He is like a watered down Gojo. Gojo is OP. Engine is strong, but he's not OP. But yeah, I know what they wanted to go for when they made engine. Definitely. What about webtoons? Do you read any, Lulu? I haven't watched. I haven't read any in a while. Engine is so goofy. Yeah, it's like Gojo. Gojo's also very goofy. Very cocky. But like, Engine gets humbled really quickly. Zanka is cool to me. Zanka is the type of character that I probably like the more it gets developed. Because he starts as a very like cold character. He's just a very cold character that gets humbled as well. And then you can already tell that there's like a lot of character development. But he's a very hard worker. Zanka's gonna take a while for me to like him besides his VA. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for sure. It's gonna take a while. I haven't read the manga for Gachiakta, but I know where his story is leading. Like, I know where it's, you know, what's happening with him, so. Jabra's pretty insane. No, that guy is crazy. I don't know if I like him. Need to catch up on the manga. Jabber is crazy. I don't know if he reminds me of something, but I think the reason why I don't like him is because, like, so far what I know for him is like he's really strong, but he is just a lackey. You know what I mean? Like, unless maybe in the future he will turn into something else. Right? I don't know because I haven't read the manga. I don't know if like he does something else in the future. Maybe he has a bigger role. But right now he's just literally basically a lackey. You know, he's just like one of the mini bosses. Not even the main guy. But it feels like he could be, you know? He's really strong. Like, it's one of those characters that I told you that I really like. It's like they just do evil things because of for being evil, because they just masochists, sadistic. There's no reason behind. There's no like crazy. There probably is a crazy backstory to it, but like he's so far gone that he will just do whatever to just be evil. Now, if you haven't watched the anime, you just need to watch it because, like, he had a very, very crazy encounter with Zanka in the anime that I'm not gonna say about it, but, like, holy frick, that was crazy. I think it's spanned for, like, 3 episodes. It was crazy. It was kind of hard to watch, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of hard to watch. Yeah. Yeah, F for my boy Zanka. I kind of liked it though, because it's something that you don't often see. It's something that you don't often see. The last dubbed episode just aired. Oh, I don't really watch the dub. Like the way it turned out. I like the effort they put in the animation. It finished airing already? I think so, yeah. I think so. Yeah, the opening and ending for Gachiakta are also really good. They're very catchy. Especially, I guess, like season... Well, not season 2, but core 2, I guess. The second core, the opening and the ending are pretty good, yeah. Season 2 already announced. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's really popular. It's probably one of the best anime of the season. Opener was so good to me. They're very unique, I would say. I gotta start watching it, but I'm catching up on older series. Take your time. It's not going anywhere. And I was also very surprised to know that the band that did the ending for Gachiakta, for the second core, it's not like they're like very well known. They're very like underrated. If you guys check out like the band that made the ending, it's really good, and it's like a band that I've never heard of. So it's really nice that they gave them the opportunity. Time to cover it and make them popular. I thought about it, but I don't know. I don't think so. I thought about covering because I think I really like the song. I have other plans. Lucy anime opening singing when? Maybe later this year. I'll do a anime openings karaoke again. I already did that before. I did 90s. That one was fun. That one was really, really fun. Other plans? Black Catcher. I know that's right. I meant the anime opening sung by Lucy. Ah. I wish. I mean, I'm open. If any anime want to have me as their, you know, singer for their anime opening, hey, I'm free. I'll do it. Happy almost 2 years, Lucy. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. Would you do it again, Lucy? Would I do what again? I'm free, says the very, very busy vampire. Listen, this is a emergency call, okay? If I get contacted by somebody that wants me to sing in their anime, I will drop it all. Hope you're kicking lots of butt. Thank you. Real. The Menshi EP karaoke. Ah, maybe. I don't know if I would do it Menshi though, but we'll see. I think I had a lot of fun with that one. Like he's got the vibes of someone singing an anime opening for shoujo. Maybe. I guess it depends. I feel like my voice is very versatile. I can do a lot of things. "2 years old, happy birthday, Wax." Shoujo or seinen, definitely. I'll do anything, to be fair. I wouldn't mind. You never know, anime industry is wild, as I've come to learn. That's what I'm saying. You never know. Like, The perfect opportunity will present itself at some point. I just gotta keep working hard. I know one day it'll be there, and I will be the happiest person in the world whenever I see my singing in an opening. That'd be unreal. Right now I think about it and I'm like, that's unreal. That's never happening. But I can only dream. Gotta dream big. Hard work and knowing folks goes a long way. You'd be surprised how many folks you'll meet that are in anime directors or music coordinator. Yeah, that is very true. That is very, very true. You'll get their trust. Then we'd finally get the physical album merch. Listen, I'm trying my best here. Okay, this is the year where we have to work a little bit extra harder when it comes to like music releases, okay? Because we're trying to look really, really good in the eyes of producers and labels. That's why we need to push the covers a little bit extra. Get those views going. Imagine a signed album by Lucien. Hey, it can happen. It can happen. It's never impossible. I'm very confident about that. It's just, you know, we just need to work hard together. Universal Music Japan, are you in chat right now? Can we get this guy on? Dude, I don't know if I'm that, like, you know, I don't know if I'm like that crazy for that sounds a little bit massive, a little bit big. Maybe start smaller. Never say never. Well, I mean, I say not right now, probably. That's you know. Let me ask my uncle, the CEO. Hell yeah. Never know who's watching your stream. They're not weebs. They don't like VTubers. Scarlatte, thank you so much for the Silva. Oh yeah, speaking on views, Soul Vault is near 60k views. Stream now. Let's go. Let's get it to 100k by the end of the year. You never know? Question mark, question mark. $250k by the end of the year. You got this, bruh. It's $250,000. People who watch Lucy know Peak. Yeah, I've played Peak sometimes. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a lot of ideas and lots of plans for this year, so hopefully it works out. Start planning for 150k celebration. I really hope that happens like after the first half of the year. I'm not ready for that yet either. I'm not ready for that. So please, slow down. It'll happen at some point. Slow down, yeah. I need time. I need time. I'm still planning for like a couple things that are coming soon, and I can't open up to like, you know, 150 already. Like I need some time to plan. He doesn't want to take another bath. Bruh. What did I say I was gonna do for 200? I don't remember. I know I said something, but I don't remember. Another bathtub? No, I didn't. I did not say that. Meet and grip? No, I didn't. I did not say that. How do you know you didn't say that? Because I would remember as soon as I see it. Shower karaoke? No, I didn't. I did not say that. You said you do 150 push-ups for 150k. Hell no, I did not say that. I said I will plan something for 150k, and then for 200 I'll do something else. Karaoke, but only in your head voice. You could do whispers. You should. That's called vampire breathing 1 hour. I'll just extend it and do vampire breathing 2 hours. I don't know. Somebody has to go back to that. Somebody has to go back to the New Year's resolution. I said it there. I said it there, and I forgot what it was. My Zahida, thank you so much for the 4 moons. Thank you, thank you. 4 moons, yippee! I believe you'll get there one day, Lucy, and we will be there to support you and be super proud of you. Thank you. I hope that I'll see you all there whenever we make the big moves. $150. Wait, it was 150 push-ups? I said that? You're trolling. You're lying to me. Cujo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Rah. The big moves. You said that? Well, if I said it, we'll do 150 push-ups at 150, I guess. Somebody changed the timeline. Who killed that fly on November 27, 2025? Were you able to go to the gym today? No, not today. It's I'm starting when was it again? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yes. Tomorrow you're taking a day off, quote unquote, day off. I'm going to be doing something, working on something. Offline work? Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be straightforward. I'm recording some things. I need time to record for some things. Deadlines are quite tight. Yeah. Another banger VP. It could be anything. Could be VP, could be cover, could be an original, it could be anything. I'm not gonna tell you what it is though. I'm the wall on the fly. What? Valentine's Day VP or Valentine's Orty song or cover. I'm not gonna lie to you. The amount of times that I've tried my best to plan to get a cover right on Valentine's, it never works out. Something gets delayed. I've tried, but you know the reason why it's so difficult? It's difficult because Valentine's happens just a couple of weeks after the Avalon anniversary. So obviously, like, management team is usually working on anniversary stuff. So there's like no time. This is like how many? This is the third? This is the third Valentine's, right? Yeah. This is the third Valentine's. The first one, obviously I couldn't release a cover because, well, we just debuted and I had Akumonoko. The second one, I wanted to upload Shoujo Rei during Valentine's, but it got delayed. So we posted it after, right? And the third one, well, there's no cover. Maybe the fourth one will be a cover. Yeah, we did Shoujo Rei, like, I think it was March, April, I believe. It was delayed. Speaking of which, who is your third Valentine's date? I still don't know. And I'm thinking really, really hard. Guess we gotta wait for 2027. I guess so. Important question. Can we ask for secrets in the upcoming meet and greet? Yeah. Yeah. Only if you have time, though. You know, I don't like when people just go to a meet and greet just to ask for secrets. So, if you want secrets, you will have to get more than a minute. Because I want to talk to you, right? I don't want just people coming, oh, do you have any secrets? Right? You already have secrets prepared? Yeah, I do. I have a couple. Maybe you can ask for the new Lamentus members to be your Valentine's Day. You prepared for this year? Well, it's not like everything is prepared, but I do have some things that are in the works. Imagine pausing your yapping long enough to ask for a secret. Couldn't be me. The thing is, like, a lot of people, at least I personally think that this is the way it works. 1 minute is way too short. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think a lot of people have already figured this out. 1 minute is too short. 2 minutes, it's still quite short, but you can fit some things in there. 3 minutes is a sweet spot. Like 3 minutes, you can talk about everything and you still have maybe some extra time for something. 4 minutes, also pretty good. 5 minutes, I feel like is overkill. But some people like doing 5 minutes because they just want to go max out. I think 5 minutes, you have so much extra time that some people just like don't even have anything to say. Which in that time, I get my, you know, I get the freedom to like just talk and say anything. For the people that have ever gone like 5 minutes on meet and greets with me, you probably know that you already run out of things to say by like the 4 minutes. So sometimes I just like try to ask something or try to like talk about whatever, right? To like fill in the last minute. "4 minutes is the perfect." Yeah, I would say so. 5 minutes of me not knowing what to say. Don't worry, we'll do a preparation stream again. I did the 5 minutes just to support you. I didn't even know what should I say back then. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, you do whatever you want to do with your money. At the end of the day, it's your money, and I appreciate you for supporting me. But I'm just saying, like, because I feel bad sometimes for people running out of time. And I have to agree that 1 minute is just too short. 2 minutes is like, it's fine. 3 minutes is the sweet spot. 4 minutes is probably perfect. 5 minutes, you know, you get a lot of like freedom to do whatever you want. 3 minutes would be so long for me because I'd be so nervous and I'll rap my heart out. See, that's the thing. For nervous people, 3 minutes is probably the best because you spend like the first minute just like, you know, composing yourself, right? That time that you would usually just like, I don't know, like lose. And then you're like, okay, I can talk. I can say, you say your thing, and then that's it. Usually you talk more at the end of 5 minutes. That's true. That's true. Plus, you get to ask me questions if you have 5 minutes. Because, like, you'll have enough time that I can take my sweet time to, like, think and not, like, respond in a rush. I don't like responding in a rush because sometimes I will probably say things that I don't mean to say. Or I say, like, misinformation. Right? And I feel awful, like, when somebody has, like, a minute and they, like, tell me something and then they ask me a question and I'm like, I have to think about it, right? And then it's time, oh, it's time for picture, and I'm like, no! You're nervous, so 5 minutes was helpful. Yeah, 5 minutes is really, really good. I think it's a lot. It's like time suddenly slows down, like Zawardo. You need to consider the fumble time. I mean, if you have 5 minutes, you can fumble as many times as you want, and you'll still have enough time after you're finished. I found out that apparently when I get super excited to see someone, I talk a lot. I think that's just like, yeah, that's pretty normal. A lot of people get super shy, but like once you get used to it, like you will just be talking a ton because you have so many things to say, right? My nose is itchy. I think I'm developing some kind of allergies. It's been a couple of days in a row that I get like this too. Lucy hitting the time clock and saying, you have 15 seconds to freak out. He's allergic to us? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Sambao? Sibao. 5 minutes give you more time for screenshots. That too. I mean, screenshots, if you're going to like in person, it gives you more time to like take pictures. You don't have to be rushing. Like, I swear, I hate 1 minute. I feel really bad. I know that some people are trying their best and that's all they can afford, but I freaking hate 1 minute because I feel awful when like they're introducing themselves and then suddenly like 30 seconds in, hey, it's time for pictures, and they can't talk anymore. It feels awful. Like, I feel so bad. I'm like, man, I wish we could talk more, you know? It's like you barely say hello and then you're done. I feel like the system for meet and greets should change. I don't even know why it's like that. I don't know if in person, like, with other people, like, you know, with like, in-person people, it's like, you talk with them, you take a picture, right? Like after your time. I feel like taking a picture doesn't take that much. I don't know why taking a picture is included in the meet and greet. Like, yeah, I understand. Maybe you want something signed. I understand if they want to, like, I don't know, like charge you some extra, or maybe if you want to take a video, maybe, you know, they'll charge you something extra. Because I've done that before. I've met voice actors where, like, you know, I talk to them, and then if I want to have like a signature, or if I want to take a video of them saying something, they'll charge me extra, right? But it's after the meeting. Yeah, I don't know why the system is like that for VTubers. It doesn't take long to just take a picture after the meet and greet. Like, it's literally super fast. You talk for your whole minute, right? You're done. Like, stand next to me, take a picture, and that's it. It does not take long. A minute meet and greet becomes 30 seconds with the picture time included. That's what I'm saying. It literally takes less than 5 seconds to take a picture. It's probably to stick to the schedule. If you think about it, they never really do stick to the schedule. So maybe they should adjust their schedules for meet and greets. I feel like if they do that, they will have more satisfied customers and potentially even more returning customers, rather than people just feeling awful because they didn't have time. Your Discord meet and greets where it's very rushy their way. I know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, 1 minutes where, like, they were probably... I felt really bad because it was so fast. And I don't know why the meet and greets format is like that. It shouldn't be. I'm not saying we're perfect. I think our meet and greets also had their own, like, you know, issues, like picture inside the 1 minute. It's like, I don't know, it takes so much time. It's even more complicated. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, ping issues and stuff. So I feel like for a future meet and greet, they should probably just, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe just do a minimum of like 2 minutes instead. I know it kind of sucks because you're forced to do 2 minutes, but I think that should be the standard because at least you'll have time. Feedback for the future ones you can bring up. Yeah, I've talked about it many times before. I just don't know what the right, like, solution would be, because obviously, like you said, it's to stay on schedule, right? And we are 15 boys. So it is a long time. It is a lot of time. Last time we were there since the morning and people were leaving at like 10 p.m. So, like, obviously adding those little, like, 5 to 10 seconds for taking a picture after the meet and greet adds up, because you have to do that times 15, right? I kind of like the Discord meet and greet because it feels so awkward for the handler to listen to me. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, like I said, 2 minutes is, like, feels right. 2 minutes feels right. I feel like, I don't know, personally, I think, like, 1 minute is good for people that have never been to a meet and greet. It's a good way to, like, try it out. I would say like that's fine, you know, maybe somebody just wants to try it out. It's cheaper, obviously. It's a 1 minute. But for people that have been to meet and greets before and want to do it again, I feel like, you know, 2 minutes is probably like the minimum. Yeah. Yeah, because what if you don't like it? You know, what if it's not your thing? Understandable. What if it's not your thing? You just want to try it out. Or maybe you just want to support someone, right? You just feel like you want to support me, and you don't really think you want to talk too much, and you just want to support me, and then you just get a minute and you're like, yeah, you know, I just wanted to say hi. That's it, you know? That's completely fine. I got 1 minute for some members I don't watch often just to say hi and the voice support. Yeah, that's good. That is really good. Thank you. I'm pretty sure everybody appreciates it. You don't even need to talk a lot either. You're shy when it comes to 1 or 2 minutes. I think, yeah. Just keep it in mind, I guess, for the future. Just know, like, from past experiences, if you really want to talk, 1 minute is just not enough for anything. And we know that that's not going to change. We know that nobody's going to change the format. Everybody's going to keep doing the 30 seconds of pictures. You don't really take 30 seconds of pictures, but okay. 30 minutes, take it or leave it. Holy frick. Would you actually get 30 minutes to talk to me? Realistically, I'm not gonna get upset if you say no. Yes, don't underestimate me. Would you even know what to talk about? What do you, like, 30 minutes? You know what that is? 30 minutes. I can ramble about Star Wars lore. I can follow up a little bit there, yeah. You know, I'm not like a complete knower of Star Wars, but I know some things. I know my Jar Jar Binks, you know? My lore Sith Jar Jar Binks. Don't underestimate our yapping prowess. Danganronpa talk for 30 minutes? Hey, I'm down. Talking to my hyperfixation, don't underestimate me. A solo Moonlight Chats, solo mini Moonlight Chats. I'm introverted, so I feel like I couldn't. Understandable. I mean, that's 30 minutes. You know, that for an introvert, like 30 minutes talking is kind of crazy. Would force you to discuss the Legend of Zelda timeline with me for 30 minutes. Oh, we will never end. You would need more than 30 minutes. Trying to explain and theorize like what the timelines are. Yeah. We talk to you for 2 to 3 hours in MLC. Listen, chatting is way different than talking. See, it's easy for you. Well, I'm used to it. Would bring out my Hyrule Historia. You know, I had the Hyrule Historia, but I had to sell it because I needed money. Many years ago, I had the Hyrule Historia, and I also had the digital version as well. Because I bought the Wii U Zelda version that comes with it. It comes with Wind Waker, and it comes with a digital version of Hyrule Historia as well. And I had to sell that too. 30 minutes is me taking you around my area to make time worth like you be on the phone. Dude, it was great, by the way. There were like some meet and greets that were very interesting in the way that they were traveling. It was crazy. Like, some people were in like different places in the world, like showing me, oh, I'm here. Like, they show me the background and it looks freaking beautiful. Some people were driving. Some people were just like, yeah, I forgot, like, somewhere. I forgot the places, but like, there were so many places in the world that some Lunarists were at. Yeah, some people were driving, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say like driving. It's more like they stopped, right? But they were like driving and they stopped. Does that make sense? Not driving. But like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, they were that's why I said they were driving. I saw Lunaris was on a cruise ship. Yeah, there were like many Lunaris that just like straight up just took me to see, like, and they showed me around. It was amazing. It was amazing. So don't let your trips stop you. I want to see where you're at. Don't let your trip stop you. That's pretty cool. Give a world tour with Lucy. Lucy give me 30. Like literally 1 minute I was in freaking Japan and the other I was in, I don't know, France or something like that. It was crazy. Nothing would stop us from meeting you. Yes. He's like the one Doctor Strange gave. Lucy has unlocked teleportation. Easy. I mean, are you surprised? That's so cute. You got to know more places in the world. Yeah, I did. Mr. Worldwide. But yeah, it was a really fun time. I hope that we can do it again. At some point. Yeah. I'm surprised no one did a room tour. Oh, they did. There are many Lunaris that did room tours. Yeah. Next time I'll show you snow. Okay. I'm ready to see snow. It's been a while since I've seen snow. Blur my background because my diplomas with my full government name were behind me. Yeah, let me just like squint and try to read them anyways. Understandable. But I don't think I would notice. I've shown Lucy Papa snow a lot these days. I bet he's happy. I saw some Lunaris also had their papas taped to the wall. I saw that, yeah. And I mentioned it. I told them, better take him out of there. That's not a way to treat the papa. Poor little guy. I'll show you the durian looking building. Durian looking build? What? Nani? We'll tape the real person up to the wall next time. You're not strong enough. With enough Lunarists, I believe we can. You know that I can just literally just weekend you, right? You know that, right? I can control all the souls. You know that, right? I can make it so that you guys can literally just face through me. That would be cheating. Well, it's not cheating. You could try as much as you can. It's not cheating. So now you're nerfing us? I could nerf you guys any moment. Fight us on fair grounds. It's not fair if I put you guys on fair grounds. You would not stand a chance. Turn yourself to a soul now. What am I, freaking Dracula? Like, it's like I can't turn into anything. What the frick? That's not how it works. Scarlet, I think of it the super cheat and we'll throw tomatoes at you, Broshi. That's not cheating. It's not cheating. This guy does not have echolocation. I do not. I have something else though. Something different. Something different, but it's not echolocation. It doesn't work the same way. It's probably even worse. It's probably even worse than echolocation. Like, not worse as in like worse applied, but it's like, it's not great. Pray tell. It's the sound of souls. I can hear souls. It's kind of like echolocation in a sense if you think about it. I can hear their angst, their hopes. So it's not the same as in like I can't hear their voice, right? Does that make sense? Like their cry. If souls were to have a cry, I could hear it. But it's not like I can just have echolocation, like I can hear footsteps or whispers or sounds. No, it's more something that nobody else can hear. If souls scream, can you hear that? Yeah, but it's not like that. It's not like souls can't scream. It's more like they just resonate, you know, they're just like creating some sort of cry in a sense. Like we're talking, we're not talking literally. Can you know where we are or specify who that is? I can know where it's coming from, yes. Can it turn off? No, I can't turn it off. So you can dox us. Sure. It's something you can't choose to do, unfortunately not. It's like imagine Superman turns off, like, can turn off his super hearing. He can't. He can like enhance it though. How do you sleep at night? It's been 130 years. Well, less than 130 years actually, like 120 years. But I'm kind of used to it at this point. I can sleep normally. How do you deal with this? There's no way to deal with it. It's just there. Tell us your weakness. Weakness. A person without a soul. can sleep through banshee screams. Yeah, pretty much. Have you met someone without a soul before? Not sure. Because you can't control them? I guess so. Because my abilities don't have any effect. You say you're nonchalant, but in reality you're just a cloud. Who? Really sorry about your ass. You see souls the way you see the Lunaris, or just hear them? I can see them, but normal souls don't look like Lunarists, right? They turn into Lunarists after. That's where like the determination comes into play. It makes you stand out. We saw you sneak that into the schedule. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the schedule, you're right. Can they reconvert? No, they can't. It's not like a power or anything that you have. It's just straight up determination. Right, you can be whatever you want with enough determination. So if your soul had enough determination, you turn into a Lunarist. However, if that soul is damned, like it's not a good soul, then that soul will probably just disappear at some point. The schedule, Mahjong, yeah. Let me go into that really quickly, actually. We need to do another lore stream. It's been a while since the last one. January 18. There we go. Now let me grab myself. Wait, is this the right... Wait, did I put the wrong person? Wait, hold on. Is that the right tag? It is, okay, okay. Kumo, yeah, Kumo, okay. I thought I accidentally put the wrong at on the credits. Lovely art. There we go. It's right, yeah, it's right, it's right. Okay. Let's start with Moonlight Chats today. Yeah. Today's Moonlight Chats is gonna be a little bit shorter on the shorter end. So it's not gonna be as long as usual, like, you know, 3 to almost 4 hours. I've got a lot of things that I have to catch up on and finish before, you know, deadlines. So, yeah, I'm gonna be working on that. But we have long streams, lots of streams this week, so don't worry. Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm gonna be taking off because I will be working on something that I need to deliver really quickly. And also I've ordered a desk mat. But hopefully it comes by before the writing in Japanese hand cam, so that I can use that. It's just a plain, like, black mat, pretty much. Have you prepared the sticky notes? I'm gonna be preparing that. I'm probably going out tomorrow to, like, I don't know, get a pen or something, because I don't have a pen. Oh wait, I do have a pen. Wait, I can just use the ones that you guys gifted me. No, I do. Never mind. I have many, actually. Where your pens go, bro? I barely use pens. But yeah, I'll use those. Actually, I don't know if I can. I'll see if I can, because it has IP characters. So we'll see. Then Wednesday we're doing the stream at 5 a.m., 7 p.m. JST. Writing in Japanese. What is it really though? And cam. What is it? What are we doing? So you understand. I'm gonna be writing very basic words of daily use, like appliances or objects that I'm gonna be using sticky notes, and I'm gonna place them on for daily use, right? So I'm gonna need the help of the Lunarists that know Japanese to write these or like search them up, right? So yeah, we're gonna be only writing in hiragana, no kanji, only hiragana, and we're not gonna do romaji. Okay, so that is going to be for me, so I can read it every day that I use. Like if I do fridge, for example, I'll put it on the fridge, and every day I look at the fridge, it'll be there. Katakana as well if it requires katakana. For example, my monitor, I'll put like a little sticky note on my monitor that says monitor. For the table as well, for the doors, you know, it's kind of silly though. It's kind of silly, but it's a really good way to get used to words, honestly. I know it's kind of silly, but I think that was a great idea. Yeah, I think it helps. It'll make me get used to things without like having to think about it too much, right? Yeah, even the bathroom door, like I'm just going to like, I don't know. I mean, bathroom is pretty simple, right? Toilet, but just as an example. Right? And then later that day we're playing No, I'm Not a Human. Is the game scary? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. And then on Thursday, this one's funny though, because I'm playing Mahjong Soul. I'm gonna be learning a little bit. I already kind of know the basics of Mahjong Soul, but I've never really played it. But I've watched, right? I mentioned it during the meeting to Diamante, and I was like, can I do Mahjong Soul? And then Diamante was like, started laughing, like, do you even know how to play Mahjong Soul? And I'm like, well, I know the basics. It's like if you think about like a card game with a board game, and then like mix it with like poker and you know, like something like that. You play a piece, you draw a piece, you make matches, and then you win, pretty much. So yeah, it'll be fun. And that's gonna be a very early stream as well, 5 a.m., 7 p.m. Lucy, it's not the same, trust me. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm referring to. It is the same. It's a basic mechanic as a card game. You play a card, per turn you draw a card. You play one thing, you draw a thing. You match the cards in your hand, you frick up the other players, you win. It's basic stuff. It has like mechanics within itself, but the basics are pretty basics. Yeah, there's a lot of rules. I know. A lot of rules. There's a lot of like ways you can win. You can do full houses, you can do triplets, you can do you know, many things, right? But it's the basics of the game is quite simple to understand. Yeah, like once you play card games, you will understand that games that have like similar mechanics are pretty easy to pick up. Is it an online game? Yeah, Mahjong Soul is an online game. Mahjong Soul is the Japanese version. It's different from the traditional Chinese one. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Can we play with you next time? I'll ask. For some card games, but not all, Lucy. No, yeah, literally, it's the basic mechanic for all card games. You play a card, you draw a card. How do you play Uno? You play a card, you draw a card. How do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? You play a card, you draw a card. How do you play Card for Vanguard? You play a card, you draw a card. It's the basic mechanic. How do you play Mahjong Soul? You play a card, you draw a card. Am I wrong? I don't think so. That's just a basic mechanic. there's more in each card game is differently. In Mahjong, while it's not a card game, it is seen as a card game in a sense. So it's not a complicated thing to understand. The complicated thing to understand is the many ways you can meet the win conditions, because there's many win conditions in Mahjong Soul, and card games also have many win conditions as well, but they're all different. So it's all about like learning how to meet those conditions, and then you have 3 more players on your table that you have to think about, right? I know a lot of like the little like mechanics of the game where like you can steal the piece from the person that played on your left side. I know all the what's it called, the east, west, north, south, you know, all that stuff. I know all the little things about Mahjong, so I watch it. I've never played it myself, so it's time to learn. It's time to get used to it and see if it works out. So yeah. On Friday, we're gonna have the normal time slot. We're playing Final Fantasy VII again. Cool, long stream. Oh, probably like 5-6 hours. And then I'm trying a game later that day. It's called Glitch Spanker. It's literally a game about spanking. Literally, like just a game about spanker. How the hell did you find these games? I don't know. But it was funny as hell. It looked fun. It looks funny as hell in the trailer, so I hope it's really funny. What is that game about? About spanking. It literally is called Glitch Spanker. It has a hand on the logo. You literally have to spank things. That's the whole premise. So we'll see how good it is. Did Madison suggest this game? Nope. This was all me. This was all me. I asked for perms for this game a long time ago. It sounds freaky. It probably is. It's if I can like if I can say like something similar that it reminds me to, it's like the Stanley Parable type game. I love those type of games. I love Stanley Parable, so yeah, it's kind of like that. So it's like a puzzle game. It's like a puzzle game where you have to spank things. It's nothing like Spanky. No, it's nothing like Spanky. It's not horror. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it has some horror. I have no idea. But yeah, on Saturday, we're doing an early stream. We're doing a Menchie watch along. So if you have your Menchie for this week, then you will be able to watch. We're watching the movie To You Who Something Loved. I don't know the full name. It's called To Me, the One Who Loved You. That is one of the 2 movies. We're going to watch the 2 movies. And the ways that you can watch this movie with me, yeah, we're watching both movies, is through Crunchyroll. If you don't have Crunchyroll in your region, it's also on YouTube. It only costs like $4. And it's also on Amazon Prime Video. So it's not that hard to find, especially because it's also on YouTube. And YouTube is accessible for everyone. So it's only like $4 per movie, if you want to watch it. So yeah, I'm gonna probably be watching it from Crunchyroll. How to pay on YouTube? It's the same way. You just like search it up and then you just like. I'll probably just link it on the Menchie, right? On a Menchie post, like in the middle of the week, because we have to make the poll of like which movie we're gonna start with first, and then I'll just post the links, and then so you guys can just like straight up just buy it from there, if you want to. Yeah, you rent it. Yeah, there's an option to rent it. Yeah, and then that same day at night, we're gonna be playing Go. Well, playing in a sense, it's a Zatsu, but you guys can help me build the study room for future Japanese study streams. With Go, yeah. I don't think we'll be able to play together or like have you guys join that day, but it's gonna be mostly just me building the room, and then I'll let you guys like join me for future study streams, right? But this stream is gonna be just literally a Zatsu, where we're just gonna be like building a room, blah 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 blah, character creation, you know, just something fun. So I hope you guys get ready your interior design ideas, because I suck at interior design. Yeah, I'll do a poll for the movies later this week, probably tomorrow when I have, you know, free time after I'm done with work and stuff. Is Gulp cross-platform? I have no idea. It should be, but I don't know, unfortunately. But yeah, that's it for the schedule for this week. Very exciting. I think if I'm excited about something the most, is definitely Mahjong Soul and Final Fantasy VII, because I am so freaking into the whole story right now. Is Goal free? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I can look it up. On Steam is like $12. Stream, yeah, on Steam you have to pay. Can I draw you as Cloud, Lucy? Sure, I think that'd be pretty cool. I can't wait to see what characters we get to meet this time. I'm so thrilled to see you play Mahjong Soul. I'm probably gonna suck for the first couple of games for sure. Like, again, watching and knowing how to play the game does not equal playing the game. So you gotta be patient with me a little bit. While I know the mechanics, I know the win conditions, it's not the same as playing under pressure with other people, right? It's the same for any card game. I can learn how to play the card game, but it doesn't mean that I'm good at it yet. Have you seen someone make the thumbnail for I'm Not Human, Lucien? No, I haven't actually. It seems my tag is not working recently, so if you guys could, like, you know, quote retweet it into the membership community, it would be nice. Yeah. You'll be even better than me. I feel like it's gonna take me a while to get better than anyone that actually plays the game. So, yeah. I just hope that it does, you know, it does well, so I can keep playing it in the future. I'm I've been very interested in, like, playing Mahjong Soul for a while. First, we didn't have perms, and second, I just never gave myself the time. But it looks really fun. You're gonna play with actual players? I'm probably gonna play with bots for, like, the first game, and then I'll see if I can play with actual players, like, to get that, like, real experience. How do you break down the card games to understand it? It's quite simple, actually. Just, like, think about the basic mechanics of card games first, and that's how you learn how to play the game, right? Because you gotta learn the basics first, and then slowly get into, like, knowing the rest of the mechanics. And the basic mechanics of the game is you draw cards to begin with, right? The game sometimes has mulligan, sometimes they don't have mulligan. You set up your game, and then what happens next? You draw a card, you play a card, you spend energy, you don't spend energy, you pass your turn, and so on. Like, that's just the basic, right? But then the game has, like, many games have, like, card games have many mechanics within themselves, right? Things that they do, like decks play differently. So that's something that you learn while you play the game, unfortunately, and you will lose a lot before you learn. You'll make a lot of misplays before you learn. Like, I learned how to play One Piece recently. It was quite simple to, like, actually pick it up. But I still make mistakes because I'm very new at the game, and sometimes I don't know what cards do. So it's just about, like, playing, you know, trial and error. To practice and get the hang of it, yes. Yeah, Mahjong Soul is free. Yeah, and I think you can only, like, you can pay money if you want to, like, get skins or so. I don't think I'm interested in the skins. I just want to play the game. Yeah, cosmetic, sorry. Yeah, that's why I can play like literally any card game. They all have like, you know, the basic mechanics simple. I always think about card games in faces. That's how I learned Yu-Gi-Oh! Right, that's also true. Like, games have faces, but some of them don't. Like, Mahjong Soul has, I believe, only one face, and that's you play your character, and then you draw a character, right? And that's about it. It all happens in like 1 second. Once you play it, like everybody else plays it at the same time. At least in the Mahjong Soul, the simulator. And then there's like things that you can do. You can call out things to like, you know, complete your triplets or complete your whole like winning game pretty much. Right? It's a little more easier like once you see it rather than me explaining it. But it's really fast. Like, it doesn't really have a face or anything, right? It's just like you play your card and then you draw another. And then there's other mechanics included, like, you know, stealing one of the cards that your opponent played, like your opponent to the left played. Like, basically, the person to your left is the one that's most likely going to help you win most of the time. The person in front of you is the one that's going to try to work with you so that they can mess up the person to your left and you can mess up the person to your right for them, and then you kind of use them in that sense. It's a little bit like mind games more than anything, right? You got to think about everybody in the table. Yeah, it's a lot easier to just like actually play it rather than listen to it. Never thought about it this way, but kind of true. Yeah, because you just got to think about like, there's got to be some malice. There's got to be some malice in card games, you know? It's all about the mind games. The bluffs. Yeah, the 4 players make it Uno-coded. Exactly. Yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta make sure that you check like all the pieces that people have played, so that you don't mess up and don't give them pieces. You have to like carefully think like, is this piece like safe to play? Or if I play this piece, will I make the person to my right win? You know, because like I said, normally the way it works is like counterclockwise. The person to your left, you can get the last piece they played, right, to like finish your stuff. But that also works the same way with the person to your right. Whatever you played last, they can use that to complete their sets. So give them pieces and pieces. Literally, yeah, it's very fast-paced. Instead, trick them. Yeah, you could. It's kind of hard, though. You gotta think about, like, there's also humans playing on the other side. That sounds complicated. It can be very complicated if you've never played card games before. But yeah, I think Mahjong Soul is really fun. It's all about probabilities and statistics. There's always a lot of luck in, like, there's a lot of luck when it comes to card games too. There's a luck factor. You can always just draw an amazing hand and just like right off the bat just like win, right? Or like be close to winning. But there's also skill involved, right? That can alter those like factors like luck. Or it can help. I don't know if you've ever like heard of a game called Dominoes. I mean, I feel like Dominoes is pretty popular. A lot of people know them. I'm really good at Dominoes. And I used to play a lot with like way older people because that's a game for old people. And they always get like what the frick? Like they underestimate me, right? They underestimate me because like I'm like half their age. Yeah. And they're like, what the hell? This guy knows how to play. You played a lot as a kid? I still play whenever I get the chance. Well, not nowadays, but like I'm talking like a couple years back. Yeah, and you usually play with like really old people because that's the target audience for dominoes, basically. But yeah, I learned from when I was like a kid. Next time, Lucy will say that he plays a lot of Romeo. Wait. I actually do. Wait, hold on. I actually do. I actually do. Dominoes and Mahjong are my entire family's favorite. Yeah, Dominoes is also another like strategy game. It's a little bit different than a card game, but it's kind of similar to a card game as well, in a sense like, wait, they don't have the same mechanic of drawing a card, but you have to choose like 7 pieces. And out of those 7 pieces, you're basically playing Uno, right? Until you have no pieces. If you have no pieces, you win the game. It's pretty much Uno in a sense. But you don't draw cards. You only play with the deck that you're handed, right? So you gotta strategize against 3 other people. And you have to make sure you play things that will give you advantage and will frick over other people. Are you good at chess? I wouldn't say I'm good at chess. I think I know how to play chess, but that's about it. But I never put the time into like learning the strategies. Scarlatte, think of the Zipa. Mayoshi's literally in a GC, bro. What the hell? I just got an old soul. What can I say? These are all the things that I grew up with. You know, back in those days, there were no games, there were no PCs, internet? What is that? Me and my best Game Boy Color, the dominoes table. Game Boy Color? Yeah, Game Boy Color. I used to play a lot of Connect 4 too. But Connect 4 is more modern, I think. I think that's when I like that's probably the reason why I love board games a lot, because I grew up playing a lot of board games. So I'm kind of like used to playing board games. I used to get obliterated by my boss on Connect 4. Connect 4 is like easy. The strategy is pretty straightforward. It's like playing tic-tac-toe in a sense. Like once you know how to play the game properly, like you will never lose. I even know, like, if you play against somebody that doesn't know how to play Connect 4, you would think like, oh, this is a children's game, right? But no, there's strategies here. There's like probability in the game. Like if you play with somebody that doesn't know how to play Connect 4, you can literally beat them on the first move. It's crazy. The noob stomper move. I remember how much I loved my Beyblade and Tamiya car. I used to play the Battleship board game a lot. Oh, that one's hard though. That one's hard. The game cannot be that serious. It actually is competitive Connect 4. I wonder if we'll ever be able to get like perps. I don't know if there's like a simulator for Catan, but I think there might be one that's like quite easy to follow. I would like to organize a Catan game. Maybe not like in person, but more like online if there's a simulator. I know people that would like to play Catan. Who put Connect 4 in esports? there's a lot of like there's freaking Rubik's Cube too for esports. This competitive Rubik's Cube. It's crazy. It's competitive everything. Haven't seen it before. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's like a sort of, in a sense, a social farming resource management game. Where like you have, so you can play up to as many people as you want depending on the expansion, but like it's usually like, for example, like one table, right? 4 people. And then out of the 4 people, you throw dice, right? Whoever high rolls gets to choose first. They choose whatever settlement they want to take. The settlement has like certain amounts of resources like wheat, bricks, whatever you want to, flour, I don't know, whatever it is, right? This is just an example. So some of these have only 2, some of these have only 1, some of these have 1 but multiplied by 2, and it's kind of like a monopoly in a sense, right? Like if you get a certain material that somebody else wants, they're gonna have to like trade with you because they need it, right? To like build more houses. The more houses you build, or the longer houses you build by the end of the game, you get the more points, right? And you can also block people from building, whether by denying them resources or by just blocking their way. Yeah, it's a competitive farming simulator pretty much. It's pretty similar to Monopoly in that sense, but not really. There's also like cards and like special effects that you have in the game. Like sometimes you could literally just steal settlements. You can steal things, or like jail somebody or stop them from playing for a turn, which is very damaging, right? So if you think about it, yeah, kind of similar to Monopoly, but it's a lot more serious than Monopoly. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. But it's a game that you probably wouldn't understand until you play it a couple times. The room becomes one filled with animals when I play. Everybody starts getting political. Yeah, we should band against this guy. Like, what the frick? He has all the resources. No, frick this guy. You know, if you give me that, I can literally fuck over him. Nah, dude. It becomes a crazy chaos. It's really fun. It's really fun. That's why I said, like, it's sort of like a social game in a sense. Because it can go really well or really bad. You can make alliances. Yeah. You can make alliances. You can make straight up just enemies. You can betray people. Would you play Monopoly with the boys? We played Monopoly so many times. We played 2 failed attempts of Monopoly and 1 in real life. They were all ass. But yeah, no, I'm excited when I talk about like board games and stuff like that. I love board games. I just wish there were like many better ways to play them. Not all of them have simulators, unfortunately. It would be nice though. And I guess like maybe some of these like could be boring in a sense. I don't think board games are for everyone. Talking about chaos, do you have the perms for the card against humanities? Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I developed this like love for tabletop games or board games, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because like I grew up with like, you know, playing these games and I never really had like a internet or a PC to like dwell on the internet. Right? I would just like play whatever I could find, like a tabletop game or card games. What I had was a Game Boy. That's what I had. But yeah, you know, really fun stuff. I'll think about it if we ever get perms or something. I kind of already have like an idea of like people, but I still need to think about like who would like to play Catan if we ever get perms. But yeah, yeah, I said today's Moonlight Chats was going to be a little bit shorter, on the shorter end. So I am going to be wrapping it up here for today because there's a lot of work to finish, or else I'm going to get my ass beaten and they're going to be like, Lucy, really sorry about your ass. 19, thank you so much for the Zupa. Thank you. Sending in my weekly positive energy for Lucien Lunaris. Never forget that there will always be someone who sees your efforts and believes in you. You're more than enough, and you matter. With you as always. Yippee! Thank you. Thank you for the positivity. Bell, thank you for the one gifted. And Toast, thank you for the super. Lucy, thank you so much for today's Moonlight Chats. I'm really looking forward to this week's plans and the February event. Can't wait to see you again. Yeah, I hope you look forward to all the things that are going to happen in that time and even more after that. You guys were not like... Remember, I'm just a member of Avalon. I have my own things, but you're not ready for the rest. Good luck with that. I'm like literally super hyped. There's a lot of things that are going to happen in the upcoming months. So, yeah. What does that mean? It means that, well, there's a lot of things to unfold in the upcoming months, not just from me, but from other people as well. Nora Nico, thank you so much for the one gifted. Thank you. But yeah. With that said, today was a really fun hobby talking Moonlight Chats. Yeah. A little bit of my my love for board games came out. For tabletop games. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got a great time. I hope that you will still have a great time even after. And an amazing rest of your day. Or sleep, if you're gonna go to sleep. Unfortunately, I won't be seeing you tomorrow, but it won't be that long because I do have a stream at 5 AM. So, yeah, you don't have to wait that long. You know, it's not like you have to wait, like, a whole day. Well, kinda. But, yeah. You know what I mean. It's not that much. But thank you, everyone, for coming by today. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah? Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Johnny.